All right, so we are starting from scratch. So we are going to be creating a new world, and we are presented with master at 30%. Yeah, I think that's. I'll bump it up a little bit in a bit. So yeah, welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Prepare to guide your stout charges to fortune in a world fraught with many perils. You'll begin by creating your world and watching the region's history unfold. Once this process is complete, you can prepare a group and send them out to seek wealth deep in the mountains. As you dig deeper and more citizens take up residence in your outpost, your doings will attract attention, both wanted and unwanted. Deal with challenges as they arise, and you might one day find that your humble settlement has grown to become a mountain home, the center of your civilization. Wow, I'm excited. Such flavor text.
What are you doing?
So, this is how it shows up as default, medium world. So we're gonna just go with that as a suggestion. A large world might take a little bit to get going. So we're gonna immediately start creating the world. Tarn, did you have something to say? Sorry?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. We're just start generating.
Let's start going.
Large world, large world. We wanna start playing.
Beep 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 beep.
All right, we're going.
Well, we're trying to go. There's a lot of creatures to load.
So this is where you're stoked to see your chronicle generate, which is, if you're not familiar with Dwarf Fortress, is basically writing the history of your world. And it's going year by year, and it tells you what happened in that year, and then you'll be able to go into Legends mode and read all of this.
Yeah, this is about 1,000 times faster than the game that's out there now.
Yeah, then you can pause anytime, scroll around, and check stuff out if you want.
Oh, it's done already.
Yeah, 100 years. It's just 100 years.
And so I can actually click in here now if I wanted to start reading, right?
Oh no! You have
Not
to. You
yet.
can. If you click play now, you can go to Legends, but you can just kind of scroll around the map. You can use the.
Oh, I see.
Was it or the middle mouse button and kind of scroll around.
There we go. Is there any reason why I should do this?
No, look at all the cool stuff. Look at the giant map. So cool.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, it needs to load up a little bit more.
Oh no, you can hit play now.
I think they did. I think the video is about 5 seconds behind for us.
Ooh. So this is a screen you'll see. Adventure fans, don't worry. It's here. It's coming soon. We didn't forget about you. We're all working on it. It's all a progress. So we're gonna just jump right into Fortress mode then.
Yeah.
For those of you asking when, this is coming out December 6th of this year. So less than a month. All right, so now we have our pop-up to start the tutorial, which I highly recommend everyone do, unless you're like a handful of people that I could probably think that might be able to do it without the tutorial, but even so.
Yeah, there's new commands and stuff. I mean, it doesn't take super long, so you should just do it.
Yeah. And so it's basically going to pick our starting point for us.
Yeah. The map is already centered on it, but you can watch it zoom in. It's cool. The map zooms in.
Yeah, this
beep
map.
beep beep beep.
Yeah. A dwarven outpost. You have arrived. I'm not a good narrator, but I'll try my best. After a journey from the mountain homes into the forbidding wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Tangathushir. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes subsistence, whether by bolt, plow, hook, provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you, but it is spring now. Enough time to delve into secure lodgings ere the dingoes get hungry. A new chapter of Dwarven history begins here at this place, Arabathob. Cradles girders. Strike the earth! Woo!
Yeah, you don't get to name the tutorial for it. It's random, so good job, cradle girders.
It does look like the game is a little cut off at the bottom, so I'm going to just fix that real quick. Sorry! Hey! Dwarf Fortress! Okay. Alright, so first thing we're going to learn is how to use the camera controls. And if you're familiar with PC games, that's pretty standard. And we're going to get a little checkbox once we've actually completed our mission. So WASD to move around, or hold the middle mouse button. So we can look around, we can see the square on the top of the map too. That really helps me personally from when I've played around to just get a sense of like where I am, because it can get a little disorienting, especially if you're going up and down Z levels. And this little bar on the right here tells you like how deep you are too, so. To change the camera's elevation, press E or C or roll the mouse wheel. I like to use the mouse wheel for this.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've heard anyone who prefers E or C, and some people want to rebind them to the other side or something, and you can do that. Freeze.
We did it! When your view is in the air above other tiles, you can see them below, but you can only interact with objects in your current elevation. Yes. F1 key is really important because you'll be able to recenter on your wagon, which is again another like hot tip if you're looking around and then suddenly like you're trying to find your dwarves again. Bring it back. You can zoom in and out of the play area using the square brackets control mouse wheel. Zoom in on these awesome dwarves. Look at them.
Zoom in.
Or zoom out. Check minimap? Question mark? Click minimap. Oh, yes. There's all sorts of different minimap controls here. But yes, we're still doing the zooming. So it's time to get to work. Let's start by digging a stairwell into the ground. There may be plenty of hillside to dig into, but you'll want to seek wealth below the surface. Mining tasks are designated on the play area. Begin by clicking the highlighted mining button. All right, so we have a little flourish on our toolbar. Yep. So you can definitely see which one you're supposed to press. All right, there are several ways to mine. Stairwells selected. Start at one elevation and are completed at the next. So that means you have to dig first and then build the stairwell. Click the surface, move the camera down one level, and click the underground. Reversing the order also works. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit because we're a little far out. Oh.
Yeah, the default is 2 levels back from maximum zoom in.
What's the zoom in button again? I already forgot. I'm sorry.
You can use the brackets or the little plus and minus, or you can use
Is it because I'm in the menu?
The control mouse wheel as well.
Oh, I can also click this here too. Right. And control mouse wheel. See, everyone knows better than me. They're already picking it up. All right, so we're going to dig. We're going to click. We need to dig first before we start the stairwell.
Yeah, you can put the stairwell right in the grass if you want, but you can also dig into the hillside either way.
All right, I've selected. Oh, we're paused still.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
sure.
the tutorial wants you to dig straight down.
Yeah, you can just dig
Oh.
this dig the stairwell. You can put it there if you want, but it wants you to designate it. So
Oh shoot, I picked 4. Okay, well.
that's fine. This is fine.
Oh, now
It's
the
a- it's a-
tutorial the tutorial's telling us to unpause, so now we can begin. Well, if
We're
there's
doing okay.
multiple people that need to go down the stairs at one
Yeah, no,
time,
you'll eventually need a big thoroughfare down through your fortress. So you're
and now we're
planning
just
for the
watching them do it. It's great. Look at this. There's like a little llama walking around. I think that's a llama. Oh,
Yeah, we've got llamas and alpacas, of course.
okay, I accomplished my goal. Let's make a safe place to work. Select regular mining mode to the left of the stair mining mode. Dig a rectangle underground big enough for a large stockpile and some workshops. Consider that most of the workshops are 3x3. Mining through the stone layers further down may take longer, but it leaves boulders, which are essential building material. Later, you can consider making a meeting area from the zones menu. I know that from the updates. Otherwise, your citizens will continue to gather by the wagon outside. So basically, we just need to like get these dwarves out from just standing here outside inside. Because they
Yes.
will continue to just stand there until whatever. All right, so I'm gonna do a little hallway, I guess. Extending off of my four stairwell staircase.
Yeah, so you can always remove stairs, of course, later if you want to tidy up. But it's a great stairwell.
The water sound is, so yeah, every sound effect you are hearing is ambient music or music from the game. Nothing is like added in. So yeah, you'll get like little, like if you're in the cave, you'll hear like the dripping and the sort of like rustling about. So yeah, we got our stuff now. This one's a red rock and this one's a brown rock.
Yeah, you'll be able to see more once you're out of the tutorial, or further along in the tutorial. You'll be able to click on them and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of keys disabled at this point.
So now I want to build the stockpile. A 3x, well, So I can just drag, which I really enjoy. I enjoy doing like the drag and drop. There we go. So the stockpiles are essentially what's going to get the materials and stuff from the wagon into your fort. Click in the play area to paint the stockpile. What should I pick here? What kind of
It tells
stockpile?
you- yeah, the tutorial has the text there.
Place all stockpile. Ah, I see. Okay, so we're gonna make it all, so the dwarves will be able to put anything on the list in there. But if I were to select, say, ammo, they would only put ammo in the stockpile, or ammo and leather, or whatever.
And when your fort gets bigger, you'll find yourself diversifying your stockpiles. You don't need to use an all stockpile in the beginning, but it's a handy way to just get things out of the wilderness where the Kias and rhesus macaques and stuff can take them.
Right.
You don't want the bears guzzling your booze.
Booze bears. With the shelter ready underground, it's time to build. First, you'll need building materials like wood or boulders. Before you start chopping down trees, you may want to create a dedicated wood stockpile. Haulers will also drop wood in your all stockpile unless you turn it off in the custom stockpile menu, which we kind of already talked about. When you are ready to open the woodcutting menu and designate the trunk of a tree on the surface. Make sure your woodcutter can walk to the designated location. Okay, so we need to go back upstairs. How do I get out of the... Oh, do I just click this to close the menu? Or...
Oh yeah, sorry. You can right click,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
or press the down button.
Okay, we're back to the
Yeah,
surface.
right click to get rid of most everything.
So chopping a tree. This tree, please. And you'll see he's chopping and gave us 4 stacks of wood for that little stump. Okay, we've chopped down the tree. I'm imagining my stockpile is probably full.
Yeah, it had a bunch of boulders in it when you made it, so it's.
I put the stockpile around the item, so it limited the amount of space that I could put it in.
Yeah.
Put
Now you
stuff
can
in.
mine more if you want, or just put a little wood stockpile right next to it.
Yeah, you want it to be bigger.
Yeah.
You want all your stockpiles to be bigger. We should probably change the tutorial or something.
Yeah, because the tutorial
make a
says
bigger
3x3.
No, it said workshops for 3x3.
Oh,
but-
my bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We have to make it better.
Okay,
Better.
wood stockpile. And now they're going to put all the wood in. Yay, I love it. See, they do it so fast, too. Okay, so now we have our wood. We've accomplished task 4 out of 8.
Good job.
Now that you have the building materials, it's time to start building. Workshops are one of many buildings you can place in the highlighted build area. Click it now. Okay, we'll definitely need a new floor because we're running out of space. Or we can mine more into the floor.
Yeah, it's kind of up to you if you want to sprawl out on the first level or just make a big vertical fortress. You can do whatever you like.
Well, this is definitely not enough space here. I can barely walk around. Can't even breathe.
Yeah, you can just always have a mining designation going. And later on, you'll be able to have multiple miners working as well. Your wagon will have an extra pick or two. And then you can build them later.
Okay. While he's doing that, workshop, building mode. Okay, so now we're given this big menu here. Not big. It's a very beautiful menu. I like it. Most workshops require building materials such as wood or boulders, which we definitely have because we stockpiled that before. You'll be able to place a carpenter's workshop. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is the carpenter's workshop because we have all this wood. There it is. And then we just plop it down. Select materials for the carpenter's workshop. Amount needed 1. So we can use the wood or the boulder.
Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. I mean, wood can catch fire, but I doubt that's going to be a big problem.
Also, the dwarves can carry the wood a lot faster.
So then it would be recommended that most of your buildings are wood to start off with?
Well, you don't want to chop down too many trees or the elves might be angry at you.
Right, it's a fine balance, I guess. Okay, we got our workshop. Look how cute. So now we have to click the workshop. All right. Your industrious citizens will perform any task added to the workshop. Most objects that are placed, like doors and furniture, must first be built in the workshop. Furniture created at the carpenter's workshop usually takes 1 wood to build. Add a task and make a bed. Chop down more trees if necessary. Unpause and wait for the bed to be completed. Add a make a bed task and then make the bed. Okay. So we're going to add a new task. And make bed is the first one at the top. So easy. And they got a little workshop dwarf in there working on it. So then we have to unpause. Oh no, I'm already unpaused. The bed is made. I don't want anyone sleeping on this floor. That's not okay, so we're gonna dig down. This is the real.
Yeah. Can you make another stairwell? You can either make a new one or extend the one you have.
Like, do I need to make more stairs on this floor, or do I have to go down and then make the stairs?
You can connect it to the one you're on. Yeah.
Yeah, you can connect right to the base of the existing stair, and it'll connect them up. And you just need to span a couple levels to the new level.
Must span multiple. Oh, right. So now I have it highlighted, and then I'll scroll, and then yes, there we go. 2 at a time. That's better than 4. It's ugly, but you know what? It does not matter, I don't think. Beauty is not an advanced skill, or a beginner's skill. So this is going to be where at least they can sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need any doors or privacy in the beginning. You can just make a little dormitory for them.
Will they mind? Will they get like bad sleep though if you just have their bed like as like people are walking by?
They do prefer a quiet space, and they prefer their own space with a door and furniture and stuff. But these first 7 dwarves are a little hardier than the ones that'll come later. So you can just kind of, and 2 of them are already happy. You can see at the top, 2 of them are pleased.
I don't know
just
why.
With the work and stuff.
Ah, that's nice. Also, we got sort of updates on the left here too, so we can see when we've like struck particular materials and the weather, and other things like the baby. When you have a baby dwarf, I can't wait till you guys see that. So now I have to. The bed is in the carpenter shop, so I need to go back.
Yeah, just read the yeah, but
beds are found in the furniture category.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't need to mess with the bed itself. You can just select the build menu.
Oh no. There's some fish over there. Okay. Furniture menu. Where are you? Plants.
A lot of fish.
Digging tree. Structures. Place structures that. Yes, that's what we want. Right? No.
The build menu.
Oh yeah, furniture. Oh shoot! Yeah. I clicked too many times. Bed.
Yeah, you don't want to trade Debo.
Okay, I think I did it. Yes. Aw, so nice. So peaceful. All right. We did it. The rest of the interface is now enabled. So before we couldn't access anything, everything. You can click on creatures and items just as you can click on buildings to get more information about them. Click on a resident to see their needs, inventory, thoughts, relations, and more. You can also access information from the citizens button. Click a citizen or creature. Let's go find one. Click on the alpaca.
You can also hit space if they're running around too fast.
It's a llama. 7 years old, very strong. She is annoyed when caught in the rain, aren't we all? Full of water because it's raining, I assume, right? Water covering?
Yeah. This is kind of like that cat bug where they were covered with alcohol and licked themselves. This is just rain.
She has a sum of patience and good creativity. This llama is very creative. But she has poor memory and very bad analytical abilities. That's very mean. She almost never feels discouraged. She is prone to strong feelings of lust. She has strong tendency towards privacy, often acts with compassion. She has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications. Okay.
Yeah, this is kind of a bug, I guess. It's showing you because it normally generates a personality for them, but it just doesn't use it for animals. But yeah, so they have these secret lives, so they're like trapped inside of themselves. It's kind of dystopian.
Wait, so animals aren't supposed to have like this much like backstory?
It should be different. Let's say it's it's not less than dwarf. It's just not dwarf.
Yeah, the wording is a bit troublesome in some of these because this is all kind of dwarf centric.
She isn't given to flights of fancy. Well, that's good. All right, that's very funny. Obviously, if you pick a dwarf, it's a little bit more detailed.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and you can do that.
All right. Alerts. Oh, I already explained that. The alerts are on the left here. This is an
It does make a
example.
little rattling noise when the alert comes up. That's like a major alert, like a cave in or a death will come
Mm,
up with the big red alert instead of just the little marker on the left side.
that's
In
good.
addition to.
Yeah, in addition.
That's good because sometimes you're so busy like doing things that you don't catch everything that's happening. Dismiss the large red alert. Oh, there we go. And
Yeah,
you can
someone asked why
dismiss
the alerts are so far from the edge. I mean, the alerts are normally on the edge, and I saw the building menu kind of go past them, so I'm not sure what the current monitor setup is here.
Oh, this is like a 1440p monitor.
Okay, this is a giant one. Yeah,
Yes.
we've worked through a lot of our widescreen issues. And actually on the widescreen we do have this kind of central working area. So it does kind of bring things in from the sides. So this might end up being more or less how widescreen looks. Just so you don't have to like crank your neck to get to alerts. But you can set that in the settings right now. You can make it wider if you want and push
Oh,
them out
let's
to the
do that.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they might disappear because of OBS or whatever, but um, you want to risk it. So it's the near the bottom where it says maximum interface. Oh, what happened?
Maximum interface width.
Oh wait, what do you? Yeah, yeah. I saw you pop up. Okay, so yeah, the bottom maximum interface width in pixels is 1920, and you can change that to 2560 or whatever your default is there, and hopefully that'll slide things to the side if you want.
Hmm.
But if it ends up looking bad, you can just go back. I mean, on the stream, if it ends up looking bad for the stream. Did that do nothing?
It made it smaller.
Oh, yeah. Go back. Yeah, just go check it out again.
Oh, it didn't save.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably need to press enter before leaving the screen when you're typing.
Ah, there we go. Yes. Perfect. I also just noticed this here that when you go into the menu, it tells you what song is currently playing and what the last interlude was and what the last song was.
Yeah. This is cool. There's 15 tracks and 16 interludes. So you can eventually learn them all. And of course the OST is going to be available as well.
So exciting. The music should be streamer friendly, right? Like it's all our own rights to the music.
Yeah, I mean this is way not a Tarn question. I don't know
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
about it.
It's kind of like the technicalities of it. Yeah. But like theoretically there should be no problems with like streaming this music.
Yeah. I mean we're not gonna like copyright strike people streaming music or whatever. I mean I don't know how the algorithm
Sometimes
works,
it just automatically happens, you know what I mean? Like it's so hard
yeah,
to say.
I don't know how to. Yeah, we have to yell at Twitch and tell us to take them off the.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I have no
maybe.
idea. I just don't know. I don't know nothing about that.
The OST will be sold separately, but it will be released the same day as the game. All right, so we are on our last task. You may need supplies before the coming of winter. To trade with the autumn caravan, you must build a trade depot from the build menu. You need something of value to trade. Crafts are an easy way to make a lot of trade goods quickly. Make the appropriate workshop with workshops crafts. An obvious material to use to make the crafts is rock. If you dig down enough layers, you will find a near infinite amount of boulders of various kinds, as well as some rough gems if you are lucky. Gems can be cut at the jeweler's workshop and crust them on crafts and other items to add even more value. Okay. There's a lot more to learn. As you enter the new menus, there will be information and tips. The help button at the top of the screen contains more guides. Click it now and this tutorial will be concluded. Ah, there are flashes, a little question mark in the corner here. The game is open-ended, and you can do whatever you choose. If you'd like a goal, try to become a barony, then a mountain home. More likely, your dwarves will starve, unless you read the first few guides here, and remember, losing is fun. So then we can, if we wanted more information about anything, or we just wanted to like review some things, there's all these tutorials here about different things that could happen, survival and planting and all the different industries. And then if pop-ups pop up that you're like not exactly sure about, there's also like details about that. So yeah, like there's all sorts of things. So we can go into the survival one and it'll talk about kind of like the internal management here. So making sure sleeping areas are comfortable. We already talked about that. Having different laborers for mining, wood cutting, and fishing.
It's flashing the button right there for the labor menu.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, so we can see what... We should have probably also checked this sooner. Like, theoretically, in a playthrough, you would open this, right, to see, like, what dwarves you have and what their specialties are.
Yeah. And when you're finally done with a tutorial and you're starting like a fort that you place on the world map and so forth, you can give your dwarves skills. You can choose which animals come with you. You can pick out the different items that you want to embark with and stuff. So there's a lot of extra control there. But for the tutorial, we just kind of give you the default setup.
Yeah, that's good and that's helpful because it's like almost like so much to think about at once. But
and dwarves can go beyond their specialties too. Like if you want your planter or your mason there to pick up a pick and make the mining go twice as fast, you can just add them to the mining detail right on this screen.
Oh.
And you can click them. And if you think that they are off doing too many other jobs, because they'll just pick up any jobs you set up in the workshop, you can use that green hammer with the lock on it to make them devoted to only the jobs that you specifically assign them.
Oh, I see. So they can't just like do extra tasks if you don't tell them to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can, so there's all the work details on the left and so forth. But in the beginning, you really don't need to fuss with this part. You'll find that when you get 20 dwarves, 30 dwarves, you'll start saying, oh, I want some more specialization and so forth. And then all of these tools are just sitting there waiting for you.
But you need to have miners and probably a fisher dwarf in the beginning.
Not a woodcutter? You don't need that?
Yeah, but and a woodcutter.
Yeah,
definitely.
You have one there, yeah.
Cool. So one of the tasks, he's drinking, he's fishing. So you can figure out what people are doing.
Yeah.
And we have our expedition leader, Zulgar Erush. And
you can also zoom to them on when you're on the screen. There it says what they're doing. You can also zoom to the dwarf and see the info.
Ah, there he is. There are 2 ways to make drinks for your residents. The main way is by brewing alcohol. Very important. This is done by building a still from the build menu using Workshop's farming still. Once the still is constructed, click on it and add the task brew drink from plant or fruit. If you have no suitable plants, you may try planting or gathering. The task also requires a barrel from the carpenter's workshop. If you survive until the caravan comes, you may also trade for drinks or plants there. Oh my goodness, what happened? Someone got married.
Oh.
Aww.
Really?
Woodworker Catton Thobode and the planter Belmo Ribasmell have married. Congratulations. Everyone say congratulations to Catton and Bemble. And it has a little sound.
They form close relationships on the wagon ride, the first 7 dwarves. So this kind of thing can happen pretty early on.
Because they're just stuck with each other. They have no choice.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so then we should definitely get building a beer thing. No. Workshop menu. Furniture? No, it's under farming.
Yeah, it's workshops, farming.
Farming. Still. That's what we want. I can't put, well, well, that's okay. The bed is behind the still. I might have to build a hallway to like so that they'll be able to get to their bed.
Yeah, they can walk over where.
Yeah, they can just walk over. There's a few things they can't walk over, but workshops are fine.
Oh, there is a notification for migrants. It's in the alerts area.
Yeah, you can see your population up there now, the number.
Oh, so how do I see them?
Oh, they're yeah. You
Just go to your citizens screen, the one where it shows what they're doing, and you'll just note that there's a whole bunch more.
Yeah, so that took you to the edge of the map. Zooming to the announcement takes you to the edge of the map, but the citizens menu, you might have to right click to dismiss this.
Oh, the red ones.
There's some children. Those are children.
Oh, those are children. They just don't look like children.
They're dwarves, so they grow their beards early.
Ah, I see.
And also, yeah, we didn't make smaller art yet. That's one of our roadmap stretch goals is doing all the baby creatures, and that includes dwarves.
Let me close this for a sec so we can actually see. I lost everyone, so I'm going to press that button. That gets us back to where we're supposed to go. I don't remember.
Well, F1 for the wagon.
F1, there we go. Oh, people are mad. They're giving me the finger. Oh, no, that's not the finger. That's an arrow pointing down. There's a lot of chaos happening.
Oh, you can pause, you know. Pausing is important early on when you're trying to figure things out because you're going to need to make a trade depot and stuff. But of course, for the stream, pausing is a...
Yeah, so this game is kind of fast. The game is kind of fast-paced. It's different than...
Why do they have rainbows over their head? Does that mean they're happy?
Oh, the children are daydreaming. They're playing make-believe.
Oh, cute. I keep forgetting they're children because they like look like adults. That's okay. The red
little red shirts. Yes, they're red shirt. Well, hopefully they're not like Star Trek red shirts, but it'll be okay.
Oh, a stray cavy sow. Can I?
Three-toe.
It's a guinea pig.
How do I adopt it?
Oh, it came with one of now. What you can do is go to creatures. The citizens button on the lower left, and go to pets.
Ah, oh, we already have it.
Yeah. This is a stray one they brought with them, but it isn't anybody's pet right now because they brought it more in a livestock capacity.
Oh no!
But that doesn't have to be that way. You have a hard choice here. It's not a hard choice, but you see the dwarf with a dog picture on the right, and you see the butcher's cleaver. This is your choice for your cave.
Oh no!
So you can put them up for adoption. Or you can
eat them.
Or you can eat them.
Oh yeah, it says toggle whether this creature is available as a pet or any. Okay, yeah, let's make it available. Yeah.
Yeah, and this part it's a little strict right now. You actually have to have a dwarf that likes KV specifically, which will eventually happen. But so they probably won't get adopted immediately, but they might.
I hope so.
But they'll be happy. I mean, they're hanging out with people and stuff. They like people.
Where do I see the migrants?
Which one? Which people are migrants? And they're not specifically listed. I mean, they're all hanging out by the wagon, right? There's 15 people now. There's a ton of people by the wagon, and that just takes you to the edge of the map where they walked in.
Oh, I see.
So they're all just hanging out there, and ready to work, ready to build more workshops, queuing up tons of workshop orders, and digging more places, and chopping down trees and
making room underground and bedrooms.
Yeah, you want to make 15 bed now, you know.
Yeah, I only have one bed, and there's like way too many people. Requires rotten drink map producing leaf or fruit. Brew drink from plant. Extract from plants.
Yeah. You need to get farming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you can do drinks from plants, but of course you have 30 drinks right now. That'll last you a hot second.
so I don't need to necessarily like start producing drinks right away.
And you're getting that. I mean,
Yeah, they'll start drinking from the river if you don't start
yeah,
making
they're not going to die, but they're going to get grumpy. Like four of them are already grumpy. If you want to check them out, you could go to your citizens thing and order by stress, and then look at the why you have four grumpy dwarfs. And the grumpiness kind of guides you in terms of stuff that you're missing.
Well, this one has
So,
no job, so that's probably why he's grumpy.
yeah, I mean it definitely
That's
makes
kind
it
of the
happier.
instantaneous what they're doing right now. No job.
Yeah, so if you click the magnifying glass on that one,
Okay. All right.
uh, then you can see their thoughts.
It's the rain. Everyone hates rain. Well, let's go in the cave.
Yeah.
Come on. Get
Well,
moving.
did you make it tells you how to make a meeting area, right? You need to make a meeting
Oh, I
area
didn't do
underground.
that. Uh-oh.
And now they're just grumpy.
I know. She has
Oh
two
my God, the rain,
lovers.
it makes me so grouchy.
Well, I can't. Low willpower, disdains family.
Two lovers. What's going on?
Wow, they have a lot of brothers. She has a sharp intellect, but she has a little difficulty with words and a meager kinesthetic sense, poor creativity, and a large deficit of willpower.
You know.
She taps
work
her
with
feet
what
when
you
she's
got.
annoyed, don't we all?
Now the list of relatives, every single one of those relatives is a real dwarf in Legends mode that you can read about in Legends mode at some future point.
Yeah, this is like all the lore that we could just like read about forever for this specific
Yeah,
game.
you can really just die if you're so inclined. You can just kind of lose yourself in Legends mode for hours.
So I'm still paused, but I'm working on getting like a bedroom set up here.
Sorry.
Nice spammers.
Too many spam calls.
Tell them we're busy. Ask them what they think is a good beginner strategy for Dwarf Fortress. See if they want to weigh in. Maybe I should have made these doorways too big, because now I can't just build a single door. A single tile door.
You can build walls to fix your room.
Yeah, and you
make
can also make double doors. You can just attach a door on one side and another door on the other for double doors.
So this
that's
could
a nice
theoretically
big
be a
area.
meeting room right here.
Yeah, you can make a meeting area in that big area there.
So I don't have to build anything, I am just zoning it.
Yeah.
Establish. Oh, here, zones. Establish zones. Okay. Oh, so now we're getting a little pop-up for the zone menu because we haven't gone into
Yeah.
this menu yet.
That's right. And if you say don't show again, you can still access it from that help menu when you saw all the ones that were labeled pop up.
Okay. So the question mark at the top there is the help menu. Zones are the areas you designate where your citizens will work, socialize, rest, or perform specific duties. There are several kinds of zones, which you can see in the panel on the left, which is right here. Zones are placed much like stockpiles. Unlike stockpiles, multiple zones can overlap. Certain zones, like bedrooms, can be placed several at a time. Just make sure you have the correct furniture placed in the rooms with doors or vertical entries separating each room before you begin. All right. So we want the meeting area. And hopefully we'll get some meetings happening. Meetings
Yeah,
that
it
could
should
have been
happen.
emails. And here's everyone coming in from outside. They're not standing outside in the rain anymore. They're not mad.
Yeah, it'll take them a little bit to recover, but once you get more jobs going and so forth, they shouldn't be grumpy for long.
Is there anything I should put in the meeting room to keep them like entertained or busy or?
Everything helps. You can put statues in there. If
Tables and chairs.
tables and chairs, you can dig another one deeper and engrave the floors and walls, and they love admiring the engravings and stuff.
Oh God, well let's not get into that advanced stuff yet. Engraving seems like hardcore, like decorating and.
Yeah. This is a dwarf fortress, though. It's got to look like Moria, or you're a loser.
That's true. What a loser fort I have. God. So
Yeah, you're
boring.
living like
No
you're living
furniture.
like a halfling. This is a halfling fort right now. That's soil. They're just living in the mud. And they don't even have
Oh,
a
really?
nice green round door.
Should I
Yeah.
have dug deeper then so they wouldn't have to live in mud?
No, I mean it's not going to cause any major problems right now. When 14 dwarves are sleeping in the mud though, it'll be a different story. And they should be sleeping. They probably are going to sleep for the first time. They either have or it's coming.
Also,
But it's fine. Missing a few.
yeah, also, if you look at the fishing tutorial, it tells you that you need to build a fishery because they don't eat raw fish. So
Oh,
in the
picky,
farming,
picky.
yeah, in the farming workshop thing, you should build a fishery.
Yeah, you probably have a lot of fish from the river just kind of sitting around rotting right now.
Oh no! Oh shoot. Okay. So I have to build a it's a workshop and then farming
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
Yeah, it's
fish.
a little, but pretty much all the stuff is under there.
yeah, it might be called food. Maybe we could change it.
Yeah, if we wanted another category.
There we go. Someone also suggested we make a lusty llama statue, which I also agree we should do.
Yeah, you can customize if you make a mason shop and a statue job, you can click the magnifying glass and customize the
It's
statue.
called a stoneworker shop.
Oh yeah, it's a stoneworker, that's right. We
Yes.
made the proper word. I'm gonna be confused for the rest of my life since it was the mason for like 17 years or something.
Let's make some more beds too, because we're gonna need like way more of those.
Yeah, if you want, you can click. Well, that's a little complicated doing work orders now, but that's like
Plus,
you
you
could-
need a
you manager and stuff. But you can make like 10 beds at a time with a little tweaking, and you'll need to chop down some more trees.
Uh-oh. Let's just clear cut so we can summon some elves.
That's right. Yeah. Who needs trees here? You're a dwarf. Have some respect for yourself. Look at all those trees.
Got some big trees too. That'll give you lots of wood.
And those purple things on the ground look like cherry blossoms, maybe.
Yes.
Oh, those
Cherry
big
flowers.
things, yeah. Yeah, we saw them. We saw them falling. We saw them falling earlier.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's pretty. Can I collect them, or are they just like decoration?
Those are decorations right now. There are. You can collect fallen fruit, and some other stuff.
Chad is asking if we can show ASCII mode. Is that something we can do yet, or no?
So this is in progress, and so it's in the version you're playing. The button is not enabled right now.
Oh, but we
It's
will
only
show
on the-
you when it's
only on the
ready.
testing- Yeah. It's on the testing branch right now, and it mostly works. We just need to do buildings and the sky and the world map. Classic's almost done.
All in due time. Oh, wait, we got our fish now. Okay, so there's someone here tending to the fish, so they're not going to get old. He's 74 years old, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
gonna want a
know.
bigger. Well, the dwarves can live to be like 150 or something. But you can make a food stockpile sometime because your fish are still going to be a little troubled just sitting in the
Oh.
fishery. Like if you click on the fishery, are there just fish sitting in the fishery now? I mean, the one that you made.
Yes. Mussel shells, I guess all these are these things I have?
Yeah. So that's debris actually. So that they're cleaning a bunch of mussels.
Oh.
From the river.
Oh, here. They're doing I just saw one that was a mussel and now it's a shell.
Yeah, so those you can make crafts out of mussel shells, or you can just throw them in a refuse bin.
Could I put
And,
encrust gems onto the mussel shells?
You absolutely you can make mussel shell crafts and then encrust gems on them.
Yeah, the caravan is coming. We got to get prepared.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
you gotta build that. You could build that trade depot now.
I build that outside, right?
Yeah. It's a hectic like the tutorial for it is always going to be just kind of super hectic once you kind of understand that you're late for certain things, but once you've got the hang of it, even on your second game, you'll have this stuff set up a lot faster because we were just kind of talking on stream through the summer.
Yeah. I mean, some of it's paused, but
Yeah, we left it running for like 20 in-game days, which is like a whole
Oops.
month. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just gonna be
Losing is fun.
losing is fun.
Start over again.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
think I
fun.
canceled it. Did I do it?
Oh no, you got to select 3 this time. It says amount needed 3, so just pick one. Well, now it's canceled.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's just because it's a bigger building. We wanted to kind of have more material be used. So there's only there's only that's 1 out of 3 because you only had 1 petrified wood, and now you got to pick 2 more.
I think I accidentally picked one of each material.
It's fine. It'll color it according to either the first or the last one picked. It looks like it's using the wood color. And now they're slowly hauling the chalk and the petrified wood over there. Oh, and then change color again. Okay.
This is all good. This is good stuff. We're getting.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be happy with your trade caravan now.
Someone is very happy. Who is very
some,
happy?
some dwarves are you can pause it. It might be like the married dwarves or something. If you want to figure that out, you can look
It
at
is
citizen.
Cats and Thobald is the married.
Yeah, that. Yeah, is that one of them?
Everyone's
Well,
freaking out because we have no drinks.
Yes. This is the life of a dwarf. I mean, as you reach desperation mode, you can start gathering just the plants outside, the berries, and start making like berry wine. And
Oh
stuff.
no, he's making a drink from petrified wood. That's not good. Oh, the wood is what he needs to. Wait, what is happening right now?
Sorry, see the little house symbol next to the petrified wood? That's because the still is made out of petrified wood.
Oh, we're not making
Now
drinks
they're
out of
taking
wood.
now they're taking your mushrooms, the plump helmets, and making dwarven wine or whatever it is called out of them and putting it in the chestnut barrel. That'll give you 25 more drinks, which will be gobbled.
Yeah, you might want to start building barrels.
Yeah,
That would be another thing to do.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Chop more trees and build more barrels. Of course, as they drink the wine, you'll start getting empty barrels back. So you don't need to build barrels forever. The barrel isn't deleted.
It's also good to hold the mussels in a barrel because otherwise they might rot.
All right, we're doing barrels, but I feel like this is good. I feel like I'm making progress, and I'm not. The fortress hasn't
everybody's still
collapsed.
alive. And now you've got a couple in-game weeks to just make any kind of crafts, like make a crafts dwarf shop and make some mussel shell crafts or something, so that you have anything to trade. Because you can just trade for alcohol, right? You can trade for a lot of stuff.
Just like in real life.
That's right. That's right. With people buying mussel shells and getting mushrooms and meat, you can get like prepared donkey intestines or something.
I think mussel shells themselves are value 0, so you might not be able to get anything for the mussel shells.
You should make the craft shop, yeah.
You should make the craft shop.
And that's on this page at the bottom.
I'm hijacking the bedrooms to craft shop. Sorry, dwarves, you'll sleep another day.
Yeah, they can take a bit of discomfort throughout the whole first couple years.
Sleep in the mud. All right. I actually like this setup. You have your little like crafts in each room or whatever. Kind of like good for organizing.
Yeah, and then there's like no traffic running through the shop and displacing the workers and stuff.
Oh, there's so many different things we can do. If I click shell, that will give me the mussels, right?
Yeah, shell opens the menu, and then yeah, you can find what you want to do with them.
Oh my goodness. Decorate with shell. Ah.
And the crafts option is lets them kind of choose whether they want to make rings or bracelets or amulets or whatever.
So right now you're decorating a barrel with shell.
Oh.
You can trade that barrel.
Yeah, but you'll
run out of wood and stuff. You want to just make the
crafts
out of the shell.
So should we do like a bracelet or like an amulet?
It's up to you, right? You can let the dwarves decide, or if you have a favorite, you can pick your favorite.
What about, shell leggings? That would be fabulous. Whoever gets to wear those, it's gonna be the belle of the fort.
And then click on
The
the
repeat symbol,
repeat symbol.
right next to the check mark by make shell leggings.
Oh,
they
everyone can
finish.
get a pair.
Yep, and then you can just have tons of these ready.
Muscle shell leggings, yes.
And now that's your fort's industry. This is what you all are known for.
Well, we could just keep fishing, right? And getting more.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
eventually
God.
the fish run out for a little bit, but the river will provide. You have a little river there where they have these kind of freshwater mussels.
Oh, the leaves have been changing color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's Carolyn. The wagon is Jacob / Laughing Llama / Iron Hand. Yeah, it's awesome. It's all good stuff. Mike did the dwarves.
That's how we know it's fall. Well, there's many reasons we can tell it's fall. It says on the top, too.
Yeah, well, this is early autumn, too. We haven't gone through the full range of colors.
Okay, so this is beautiful, too. I've never seen a rocky river like this before, but we've got, like, a frog here.
Yeah, the ambience in the background should change. It's a little touchy. If you get it on the right spot of the brook, it should change to a different river sound. But that's a little touchy right now. Oh, the cat. You have a cat that's going out there and hunting wild animals. That's where the green tree frog remains came from.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's like all these dead frogs in the water.
The cat's just, yeah, you have cats decimating local wildlife.
So if I want to just like pick up these mussel shells that are in the river, how do I do that?
So that's a little tricky. You'd have to create a refuse pile and then tell them to gather refuse from the outside, which will start collecting all the cat stuff. But then you can make the refuse pile specifically for shells. And then
Next to your craft workshop. This is all very advanced stuff.
Oh, we won't do that then. There's
But, yeah.
all these dead animals in the river. It's probably gonna smell.
the cat
It's like dead rats.
It's a cat.
Uh-oh. We got another pop-up. Although it is a grim reminder of the winter hardships to come, the supply caravan from the trampled quake is a welcome sight. Their eyes are alight with the anticipation of inspecting the splendid products of your industrious crabs dwarves. Take careful stock of your own stores. What these merchants offer might well be the difference between a prosperous future and a slow and meaningless death. Have you heard of shell leggings? Shell leggings. Dwarven crafted schleggins.
Yeah, this is your future. Your future hinges on the winds of fashion.
Okay, so we have a diplomacy button popping up now, an alert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up to you to take charge.
The expedition leader Zuglar Arash meets with the outpost liaison Tun Cerbras. I am your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. So okay. The world is the same as ever. I would disagree.
Yeah, it just means there weren't any important rumors.
Oh, I see. No drama.
Yeah, no drama.
Okay. Make requests for your next year's caravan. They will charge more for these items.
Yeah, whatever you feel like you're going to be hurting on. Like right now you have no meat, for instance, but this is a little advanced to be dropping on you just because you don't actually really have a feel for what you're going to need.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can just pick something because they'll bring everything in addition. So they'll just bring a little more of the thing you ask for and they'll charge more for it.
Meat, yeah. So we can get, and then this is the list of potential things that they can bring.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can choose which ones.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there any meat that's better than the other?
It depends on what your dwarves like, but it's not crucial. So you can just pick a few kinds that you a few that you appreciate.
Wolverine spleen. Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
And it doesn't really make a difference? What about moose meat?
It's the difference to the dwarf that prefers to eat wild boar intestines.
And
but yeah, there's not
rat.
much of a point of investigating, but you occasionally have like a noble or something you're trying to make happy. Right.
Skunk.
Yeah, all the best.
Is that enough? Do you
Oh,
think?
sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but
You're
they're
gonna bring me
inflating
one.
it. They're inflating it by 200%.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you want it, you got to pay for it.
Okay. A need for legwear and meat is expected if you are able to. Legwear!
Next year's gonna be great for leggings.
Oh my goodness, we're so ahead of the market.
Yeah. Yeah. You might even. I mean, yeah, you could save your leggings if you want, but you're just gonna make more. You're just gonna keep making them.
Yeah, I mean, like, as a good businesswoman, like, we gotta just have a consistent flow of leggings.
Right. Give them a taste. Give them a taste of what's coming.
Oh my, okay. There is a rumor. Oh no, that's the person coming. And then this donkey picture is the merchants.
Yeah. So, yeah, you'll wanna handle the traders pretty soon. So you'll have to go to your depot for that.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so now we have people here. We don't have a broker. Do I need that? Do we need to like?
It's not necessary, but you'll want to do it so you can see prices and stuff. So you can first assign a broker from the crown in the lower left.
Probably want to pause it too.
Oh yeah, it paused because we got the nobles screen.
Yeah.
Here you can view your nobles, as well as assign your administrators, military leaders, and other officials. Militia commanders are assigned here. Once the first leader is assigned, subsequent captain positions will appear. These can also be assigned from the squad menu. Certain important functions in your fortress can only be performed by assigned administrators, such as the manager, bookkeeper, right? Or the trades guy at the trade depot. Right, okay. So, we have all these roles we have to fill.
Yeah, you don't need to fill them all now, but you'll find yourself filling in a few of them. The broker is a good one to start.
Ah, so we can pick Locum or Kogan. They have skills.
Yeah, you want an appraiser, so
Locum, probably.
Yeah.
Locum seems good.
Everyone's freaking out because they don't think we're paused. We are paused, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It pauses when you're in this big menu because you can't see the play area anyway, so it pauses for you.
It automatically pauses every time you go into a menu?
In a big menu. Some of the character sheets and stuff don't pause.
Cool. So we don't have to do anything else with this. He's just going to be our broker and...
Yeah. Now you interact at the trade depot.
Okay. All right, here we are. We got our broker. He can access the depot. So these are all the things that they have. These pig's tails.
Yeah.
Purring
they brought a
maggot
lot.
leather bag. Ooh. And they even have some iron equipment.
Yeah, you'll be able to survey this much better on the trade screen once you get started.
Cave
And,
crocodile sweetbread.
So you'll need to move goods to the depot at the top in order to trade.
Should we just like move the leggings because that's like our thing that we've been doing?
This is what you want to bring. I mean, a lot of this other stuff you're going to want to keep, but look at all those leggings.
Ooh, some are worth more than others.
Yeah, $23 leggings. This isn't even like discount fashion anymore. This is the real deal.
So I guess I can just close. Do I just close the menu and it's going to automatically do it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
You'll see the depot tells you how many things you're waiting for and stuff.
Oh, there we go. We open it up. Awaiting 11 items. So I guess I have to press play now.
Yeah, and you'll also have to wait for that miner to show up. But it's a high priority job for them to show up at the depot, so they should get there.
Oh, look, all the leggings are on the table now. Literally.
Yeah.
This is commerce right here.
Yep, there they are.
It's so funny.
So last I saw, your broker was eating. Now they're sleeping.
Oh my God.
This is not uncommon. Just it's not super urgent. You have a month, but they'll show up. They'll show up eventually. The sleep job doesn't take that long.
Yeah, you can just wait. It's not going to take more than a minute or so.
We're gonna get annoyed.
On the table. No, they're just looking at your leggings, just slavering. There you go.
Yep, he just came up.
So now you can click the depot and
Oh, now they're gone. Or do I click
I
trade now or?
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay. Here we
trade
go.
is lit up. Trade is lit up. The broker's trading at the depot. Everything's good. And
Hmm.
yes, now it's a whole new universe of trade.
What are some things that would be good to look for on your like first trading?
So you have no drinks, so that would be good.
Yep, drinks, seeds, more plants maybe to brew. You're not going to be able to buy a super lot because this is your first thing, and you've got you've got your leggings. They're worth something, but
Well,
they're
some
not
of
going
these
to pull
things
you
are
too
like
far.
very expensive.
Yeah, I mean it's annoying of them when they start decorating the barrels they're selling you, right? But that's dwarven life.
Mulmerian armor. Ooh.
That's
Shields, helmets.
a mole Marion is a giant mole rat centaur that they skinned and made armor out of.
Ooh. A lot of bags, a lot of bins, cloth. They have a lot of pig's tail cloth. That seems like
You're gonna eventually end up with a pigtail farm yourself making cloth, or it could be the main import for your fortress if you don't want to bother, right? Um, you can kind of choose, uh, but a lot of it's going to be expensive. But there was some cheap alcohol. There's probably some cheap plants and stuff. There's some cheap meat. You don't have any meat at all.
Let's see, how many food do the dwarf eat a month or so? Because you
Yeah,
have 80 food left and you
yeah.
have 15 dwarves.
80 food will last like half a year, which is not the next caravan, is it?
Yeah, so you
So
probably want some food.
yeah, and you can see that those not the $40 ones, but the $10 food, like the wild
mm,
boar lung, and then you're gonna offset that with some leggings.
right. We can get a lot
So
of
now
meat for
you're
all this leggings.
yeah, and you can't. It's not like your broker is not good yet, so you're going to have to lose some money.
He's not going to give me a good
Uh,
deal, basically, because he's
Yeah, so
shit at
once it turns
bargaining.
yellow, once it turns in yellow, you're in the haggle zone, and your dwarf's probably not a good haggler either. Green is an insta trade,
Hmm.
um, and you just don't have a lot of room to haggle, so you're probably going to be stuck around here.
That's probably good, right? Like if I do 100.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're still making a profit, and you've got you could try that. They'll just yell at you once, so it's fine to try the trade in yellow.
Oh, he liked it. Ah, wonderful. Thank you for your business. Seems willing to trade, and my leggings disappeared.
They're awesome.
All right.
And yeah, so your leggings are going to be transferred over to their pack animals that they brought once they leave. They're still here for like another month if you crank out some more stuff.
More
You can
leggings.
do a second trade, or you can just call it good. So they should pull the meat. You can see the meat on your tables now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all your meat, and they're just going to pull that. Your dwarves will pull that stuff off there.
You should probably build a food.
Another
Food
stockpile. Yeah.
Food stockpile is even pretty important now. Don't want your stuff to rot.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Food. Corpses, food. Here we go.
Yeah, and you'll find over the course of the game that your stockpiles are going to need to be like ambitiously larger,
Like, what would you say would be the dimensions of a good stockpile?
like a 5 by 10 just to start, like a
Oh.
big old because the items are all like there's going to be barrel. You've got tons of drink barrels, food barrels, plant barrels, meat barrels. You'll just watch this one fill up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just gotta be-
these rooms are very small. I don't know why I'm being so conservative when we have like
Yeah,
all this space.
you got a couple miners. You can see. Look at your mini map at the top of the screen, right? You can fill that up.
Yeah, this is I don't
That's just one level.
That's it's one level. You can just keep going. Always be digging. A B D.
And this room is also very small.
Of course, you should go to your depot and tell your broker to stop trading because they're a miner, and
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
Oh.
and that'll give you twice as many miners. You have another miner, but yeah, you want at least two working.
There. So if I don't want him here anymore, do I go to the crown?
Oh no, you just need to say no trader needed at depot.
That.
The third option down. And then
Oh.
oh, and you're destroying the depot.
Oh no! Oh no!
Cancel removal.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's all over the floor now. Shoot, I'm sorry.
Okay. You might not get traders for 10 years now, but that's okay.
You got a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff.
Did
now.
I
Make
just
sure
steal all their stuff?
Yes, you kicked them out, stole all their stuff, and it's very hard to game this system because they enter the map knowing what they came with and they leave the map knowing what they are leaving with.
Is this the
And
part
they
where you
tell
give
everybody.
up? This is the part where you give up, right?
Yeah, losing is fun. You
Yeah.
haven't lost yet.
So now we
Um,
can just quickly.
Big stockpiles, big stockpiles.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
you start building bins.
Yeah,
Bins and barrels.
bins and barrels. Keep this. You want to preserve all these plants and seeds you just lifted. Biggest trench coat in the world. Take it all.
I feel bad, but you know what can you do?
Yeah, that was too late for them.
Should I do? Is it like an all stockpile just to like quickly?
Yeah. I mean, you make it bigger. You can fill that room. And you can use the repaint button. So there's a button right above the other little green button on the right of the, or you make it a second one. It really doesn't. Yeah. it's not
Oh
important.
yeah. Hmm.
You can draw over the other one too. It'll just get rid of it.
So, I mean, there's an argument for a confirmation, but window for trade depot deletion. But yeah, so far the interface is it has some confirmation stuff, but there are certain kindnesses we could still implement later on.
Yeah, it would be like, are you sure you want to like delete this?
Are you sure you
building?
want to cause an incident?
Hurry! Get all the things. So now we have all our leggings back, though, so we could trade those again.
Yeah. Well, trade them with the humans and elves, sure, yeah.
Trust
What
me,
it's
I am
like-
not pretending to be new. These are legitimate mistakes that I am making. I'm not pretending. I am brand new.
That's cool. You're wealthy now.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so we
You
need more
maybe got
booze.
some new animals and stuff, right? They probably had cake.
200 food. That'll last you quite a while.
Yeah, and you got the fish coming in. You've got seeds for when it's time to farm. Drinks are out, but yeah, you
Making
make
more, yeah. Okay, this is good. The animals are hungry. How do I feed them?
Oh yeah. So if you make a pasture zone up top on the grass.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Is that
Yeah,
a
you-
minecart?
Possibly, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so to make a pasture zone, do I need to do it like a zone like the meeting room?
Yeah, just like the meeting room.
Oh, it's popping up the zone tutorial tip again.
Yeah, you can don't show on that one if you don't want it to show.
Everyone in like chat is like going crazy because they're like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." Is it under animal training?
Oh, it's there's pen pasture as the fourth one down on the left.
Oh, there it is with the horse. Okay. And then do I have to pick like somewhere where there's little bushes?
Grass is good. Just make it pretty big, a big 10 by 10 out in the grass. It can cover tree. Like you
Oh, it
don't need
can
to worry
cover
about the trees and stuff. Just make the zone. They'll figure it out. Big old pasture. It doesn't need to be fenced in or anything at this point. And then when you accept that, you need to assign animals with the little plus rabbit.
Oh, so can we just put everyone in there?
You can. There's like certain animals aren't grazers. It's kind of the ones that you'd like intuitively think need to graze. Like dogs don't need to be out there.
Oh yeah, dogs.
But the mule, the
mule.
llama, the water buffalo. But you can just put them all if you want. I mean, it's not that important. But
It's important for them to eat.
it is important to get them out there. The ones that need to. The llama, the mule, the water buffalo.
The KV.
Does the KV
The
graze?
KV needs to eat.
The KV
Yes.
needs to graze. Important. And
Oh, did I cancel
yeah,
it?
I think the turkeys and peahens will just eat bugs, but you might as well put them out there.
They need
And
fresh
see that-
air.
and see, in that list, you had a blue peahen in a cage and
Yes.
a horse in a cage. Those are animals that you've just stolen.
Oh, I see. I was wondering why I didn't put them in cages.
Yeah, yeah. But good for you.
Hey,
A little bit of enterprise is good for the fort.
are they gonna come back and attack me now, though?
So you're fortunate that you robbed your own civilization.
Oh,
Because
good.
yeah, right now there's no dwarf on dwarf crime or anything. Like no dwarves killing each other, no dwarves doing anything bad to each other except not coming. Now, if you did this to the humans or the elves, you'd be dead next year.
Unless you defended yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll do great. It'll be fine.
Well, we have all
It'll
that
be fine.
equipment that we stole. Like we have swords and shields and stuff. So
Yeah. You might. Yeah, you'll just acquaint yourself with the military menu a little bit earlier. Oh, do you see the leaves are orange?
oh, yep.
Mid-autumn. Yeah, you can see the stockpile could just be so much bigger.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and making bins and barrels will
Yeah, bin.
shrink
Just
your
a few
needs.
bins, just a few
Yeah.
bins, and they will start stuffing them.
I feel like you've said this like 3 times, and I've been like so distracted. with
We've
other
said
things.
so much stuff. There's only so much you can do, though, right?
It's really tricky to like remember everything, but it all kind of makes sense once you get the flow.
Yeah, and you're not like heavily penalized for forgetting stuff, except for certain things, right? So it's fine. It's just a hectic game. I mean, it's not the we don't talk about that much, right? It's like not it's not a meditative experience. All the
No,
time.
it's chaotic. But I love it. I'm like very into this right now. And I'm not just saying this because I'm like trying to advertise the game, but I'm like, oh, like time has been flying by. And I feel like I haven't done anything, but I've done everything.
It's a pretty good game. I like it.
You recommend it?
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
recommend this game.
Yeah, you should get Dwarf Fortress, and you should get it.
I
for
think
your friends too.
it's the only thing on Steam right now.
That's right. It'll be great. It'll be great. December 6th. It'll be there. And if you can't wait, go grab the other one right now.
Yeah.
It's a little different looking. The menus are a little harder to use, but
Should you seek a challenge?
yeah. You could play along with us right now.
Okay, we got our bins, we got our barrels, we got our grazing. There's still so much stuff all over the floor. Large table cut honey yellow barrel. Like I can't, like if I have this minecart here, I can't put that in a stockpile, can I?
Yeah. There's a furniture stockpile, takes all the big stuff.
Oh, okay. Because like we're not going to need that minecart like anytime soon.
Well, I mean, to cart all this crap, you could use it, but no. I mean, it'd be hard to set up a track outside. You could build one, but not really much of a point. Just get people hauling. ABH.
ABH, ABD.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you always have to be doing, and there's only one you.
Unless,
Now, one thing that you can start doing is when you go into these stockpiles, select the custom, like click on a stockpile and select custom, and then you can get them to stop filling your stockpiles up with refuse and wood and stone and stuff like that.
I don't think this stockpile is getting filled up because maybe I messed it up. See this area in the top right here? I don't think that's a stockpile.
It's not a stockpile right now. Now you can use the little pen with a plus on it to the right of the stockpile to add to an existing stockpile.
Ah, I see that. Yeah, on the top here. Yeah.
And then just draw, and you'll see it join up. Oh, well, that's a new one. or something. I don't know.
Yeah, click on an existing stockpile, and then use the pen to overwrite it.
Yeah, you could just swipe that whole thing. Just swipe the whole area. Just make a big old one stockpile. Or,
Oh, there we go. Yep. That makes more sense. Wait, how's there a bed in there? What? Oh, we stole a bed too. This is good because then we don't have to make our own.
that attitude will get you a long way.
Well, I mean, I don't think theft is like one of the first things you should maybe do in Dwarf Fortress.
And I'd click on that stockpile's a none stockpile right now, so they're moving things out of it. I'd make it an all stockpile. Top left.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, you can tell by the little sign on the stockpile what it currently is. So things should start looking up now, and
It's trading custom on the stockpile.
yeah, just to
Okay,
See what you
custom.
can do.
Oh, I see.
and now you can make all kinds of choices, but that may be for a different time. But you could kick beds out if you want.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'd
definitely
recommend
should move the beds out of the stockpile.
I would recommend turning off like refuse, wood, stone, so that you can clear it for stuff that you need to get out of the
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can.
Oh.
So just click on refuse. Yeah.
And then
none. Oops.
do the center. It's tricky now. Do the center none, not that none.
Oh.
You can put that back to all, and then do the center none to get rid of all types of refuse.
Oh, I see.
You kind of get a hang of it. I mean, it's a little tricky just because it's such a versatile thing that there's just kind of a lot of buttons and stuff, but you kind of get the hang of it.
We don't want corpses. Unless we wanted specific types of corpses.
Yeah, you have like an aardvark man only.
You never
pile.
know when you'll have to do that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Yeah, if you want to separate the goblins out and throw them in the magma.
Perfect. So if I wanted to take the beds out of the stockpile specifically,
Then you go to furniture, and then specifically, in custom, go to furniture, and then click on beds.
Of course, the thing you could do is just build the beds so people sleep in them.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Actually, this would be a good opportunity to look at something else. If you click build, and then furniture, just outside of the stockpiles.
oh no, I went to the work detail menu by accident.
Oh yes, yeah. So if you go to build, furniture, bed, but then click use closest material and also click keep building after placement.
Hold on.
Okay.
Start over again.
Okay. Sorry. So first things first is pause the game.
Pause.
Okay. Now go to build where you do workshops and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, and then furniture, bed.
Oh, not make a bed.
Yeah. So because you have a couple in your stockpile already, right? And a couple in your carpenter's workshop. So a cool thing you can do is when it tells you like, sorry, are you
I don't think I'm in the right menu.
Okay, right click out of here. Get out of here.
Okay.
Get out. Okay, do the build. How you place the workshops? It's the three bricks and the hammer.
Jeez, yes. Okay.
Furniture,
beds,
and then bed. Now the cool thing here is when you see that thing that says like select material after placement or whatever.
Yes.
So the other one you can do is use closest material. So you don't care which bed, right?
Right.
And then also do keep building after placement. That lets you do multiple. And then go near your other bed that you've already built.
Oh,
and
there
just
it is.
place a couple beds next to it. And then you'll have a little sleeping area.
Oh.
And as long as you have beds, you can just keep slapping that button.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So there's a lot of new conveniences like that just let you slap, and then it'll just tell you, oh hey, you need a bed. Now you've got 5 beds total, and now you know you need to build 15 more because you have 20 people now. And yeah, just get to work.
It says needs bed. Make at workshop first. No access to bed.
Yeah, so you right click out of that. That's because
there we go.
you were attempting to place a sixth bed.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And so there, no, so now you've got. So once you unpause, they'll just start making those. I mean, they'll start placing them.
Yeah, they're taking them out there.
And so now, if you want to take, let's just do the manager and see. Yeah, let's do the manager. So go to your go to the crown. So we're gonna take care of your bed problem, and show you some new stuff.
Okay.
So go to the crown and select a manager. It's doesn't really matter who you pick. The organization skill is the relevant skill, but if you don't have anybody, that's also fine. It's the fifth one down is the manager, and then there's an adequate organizer. It could just be your expedition leader. That's fine.
Or I picked this peasant.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, jump up. And so you can see that red thing where it says now they need an office to work. Because they validate your work orders. So that means you will need to build a chair at your carpenter.
I see.
And make a little office for them. But once you do that, you're going to have like super powered building capabilities that'll make a lot of the hassle of building beds just vanish. It's going to be really cool.
Okay, so I'm going to build a chair.
And build a chair. Nice little wooden chair.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, sorry. You need to build it at the carpenter first before you can place it.
Oh, of course. So, wooden chair, chair. It's all in alphabetical order.
Yep. Yeah, except for the fact that everything has wooden in front of it, except for bed, and the spiked wooden ball is spiked. It's a little irritating, but that's, everything will be fine. So there's your chair, and once that's built, you're going to want to place it in an office. Now, an office doesn't need to look like an office, but maybe you want to, get up to that level of fortress building and dig out a little office. Dig out a little like 3x3 office, and that'll be adequate. Someone asked if we need a table too. It's like if you want them to eat in their chair at their table, but yeah, they strictly speaking, an office just uses a chair. And this is going to be a dingy office, but
just like in real life.
Yeah, this is not a high-end manager yet. We'll get the C-suite later. So you can, just you should have built the chair by now, hopefully. And then you can just slap the chair in there with the build furniture.
Jeez, looking pretty grim in there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you right-click out because you have that old the keep building after placement still selected. Okay, so zones.
Zones. Yeah. I should just have canceled that.
Now this is going to be interesting too, and show you a kind of pitfall. So if you select office, you'll be on I believe you're on multi-paint mode. Now multi-paint mode will flood fill from the chair because this is kind of like if you've set up doors and rooms and stuff. This is really convenient for painting like 20 bedrooms at a time. And it just does flood fills out to the doors. Now, in your case, that flood fills out and makes this whole level the dwarf's office.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Which you could do. That's perfectly fine if you want to do that. Or you can undo that and paint the office and make it the little area. It's up to you.
Oh, I see. So I can just toggle between multi and paint.
Yeah.
But for this, we just want to do paint because it's a small
area.
Yeah,
just paint the little office there.
Okay.
And
okay.
And then the last thing you'll need to do is assign the office.
Hold on, what's going on here? We got stray KV stuff. Oh no!
No. What happened?
There's like right above that. There's an animal attacked or something. Let's see.
Oh yeah, there's some thief thing happened.
A key.
A key? Was it
and
Kia?
And he stole all my diamonds. Oh
a parrot stole all your diamonds?
What?
Well, you still have some stuff.
That's my most valuable thing for sure, isn't it?
Yeah, well, live by the sword, die by the sword. You know?
Oh my goodness.
You're not the only diamond thief in the world.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. He just showed up, and he also ate the cavi. Oh no, the cavi sow died because it was hungry, even though I let him out.
Yeah, there might have been a second one or something weird.
Yeah, your migrants bring animals.
Yeah, it was probably just a second one. It's kind of annoying. You have to assign the new animals to the pasture every season. That's something that should be automated, but it's not currently. Okay, so we got our office. We got our office to build. Or we built the office. Yeah, we built the office. Now we need to assign it.
Yes, we have someone sitting in the chair though.
Oh well, I don't. Yeah, they're probly just eating.
Yeah, they will just use the chair to eat.
They're annoyed at the lack of chairs. He didn't feel anything after seeing the KV sow's dead body. Oh,
what a loser!
He feels nothing.
It's nothing. What a cold, hard person.
So we need to go to the crown again.
Back to the zone. Yeah, back to the zone. The zone button, and you'll see the office will show up that you made previously.
Ah, there we are. And then we click on the Dwarf plus face.
Yep.
Click somebody.
Yeah, well, you want the manager. Yeah.
Ah.
And that's the third one down. Athol Lular. Oh, it looks like they put the. Are they married to that farmer? That's just a spouse thing, probably. And then now you're all set. Now you can go to your carpenter's workshop. This is where good things will start to happen. You go to the carpenter's workshop.
All right.
And you'll see a tab there called work orders.
Yep.
And now you can add a work order on the work orders tab.
Oh, so then I can click make bed.
Yep. You can click make bed. And now you have way more control over how many you want, how often you want to do this, that kind of thing. Right now you can just do like a one-off of 15 beds. You'll need to chop down some more trees probably. But then you'll just have someone constantly making beds, right? And you can start making more workshops, start making more orders. And
click on that green equal sign next to the number. They'll give you the conditions in which you'll make the beds.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be pretty complicated. You can string things together and stuff. But right now it's just a one-time order. And so that would just make one-time order. You can make it do it every month or something like that if you want. You can set up conditions like don't start the order unless the logs are available. Right. Which is probably a good idea because you don't want the jobs to cancel. And you can just add that condition by putting the plus on the logs. And now it says this will restart anytime you have 10 logs checked daily. So you could click the clock and make it not daily. You don't need
check monthly maybe.
Yeah, monthly sounds good. And then you just need to start cutting down trees and the rest will take care of itself.
Excellent.
And all you'd need to do is place them in a giant dwarf dormitory or start making bedrooms.
Or a furniture stockpile full of beds.
Giant furniture stockpile full of all colorful beds with their little colorful sheets. But the trees have got to go.
Can I cut down a big tree too, like this giant one?
Oh yeah. Just you can sweep the whole screen if you want. Just get everyone chopping. Make a big rectangle.
Oh, Shem Faint Cloister has been appointed to the position of sheriff of the Fountains of God.
Something very weird has happened in the world.
I didn't do that.
No, this occasionally happens. It's a you're getting a notice about something that happened elsewhere in the world.
Oh, I see.
And it's they think it's important for some reason, and it's really not. Normally would tell you that about like a noble ruler or something, like a new queen of the dwarves or something, but nope. Sheriff, there's a new sheriff in town. Apparently that matters. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. Well, we're gonna like screw ourselves over with our valuables that are just sitting outside waiting to be stolen.
Yeah, a giant stockpile is still in and bins, and then you can make a work order just 10 bins, one off work order. Don't even need to go to the conditions screen. You just go into the
Oh, yeah,
carpenters
you
and
don't have to go to the
yeah,
carpenter.
you can just click the work orders.
There's a work orders button down by the labor screen. This is very helpful because then you don't have to hunt down your workshops.
Oh, there we are. Okay, so I still have the bed one.
Yeah, and now you can just make up 10 bins, either every month or just do a one-off. So on the far right, you have the new work order button.
Okay. And if I search bin, it would come up too. Like if I just wanted to like.
This is the hope. The hope
Oh,
of
we get binding though.
1,000 years. Yes, just the bin will show up.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, good luck. I forgot all the book bindings and stuff. Another thing you can do is click on Carpenter's Workshop on the left.
This is probably easier, yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then it'll narrow down your jobs.
So maybe not
You
like
can
a search in the
You can
whole
also
thing.
type wooden bin. If you type wooden bin, you'd get it immediately. But you can just find it.
It was
here.
at the top, yeah, but I can do it again.
Yeah, multiple ways to get there, and there they are. It'll just put it in any carpenter shop throughout the fortress, and it's a one-off order, so it'll just disappear when they're done. And you can do chairs, tables. You can start building doors. You can start building multiple carpenters' workshops to get more than one person working on this kind of thing. So the jobs will get done way faster.
So if I want to make another workshop, I click on workshop and then...
Yeah, just place the logs or the stone, yeah.
But in the
menu?
In the build menu.
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the
The workshops you have to do from the build menu.
It's not like meta where you can like workshop your workshop.
They wouldn't. No, yeah, they don't play the game entirely by themselves because you have to place it right. Yeah, it doesn't know where you want anything. Yeah, look at them filling that pile.
Yes, finally.
This is occupying a lot of their time because you stole so much stuff.
Yes, but they're so happy. Look at everyone's so like only one person's like kind of like not okay.
Yeah, now this is just the the buzz after a big job.
If I want to make the statue, I have to do a stoneworker, right?
Yeah, stoneworker shop. And that the stoneworker shop will come in handy anyway because you're going to want to step up from wood for some things. Have a nice stone fortress, a good dwarf. And so they just, while you have the use closest material check, it's just going to build it out of whatever's on hand.
Yeah, I think that's fine though, because all I have is stolen wood. I think I stole all that wood, but also I chopped down a bunch of trees, so.
Yeah.
We have a lot of wood just like laying out here, so I probably need more stockpiles.
You just got to, and the bins, once you start getting your bins, you'll notice it collapsing a little bit, which is nice.
Also, you have so much wood.
And you have so much wood.
Yeah, you have eternal wood, so you should just build a stockpile for wood.
And you can even put it outside if you want.
Yeah, you can put it outside.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the stockpiles had to be in the fort. But you could theoretically.
That's for Kia security. So your parrots don't steal stuff, but the wood is fine.
Wood.
Yeah, someone suggested a big X on all the menus instead of just right-clicking to close. It's like, yes, that has been in the notes for some months. And yeah, that's the hope. The hope is that we'll get to that.
This is so exciting. Everyone's bustling, doing things.
Yeah. No, they're enterprising. It's like cement.
Oh my goodness. That's the trickiest part for me is just like making sure you have enough of everything at all times. But we're going.
And the top of the screen is good for that. Like you're not in trouble for food now, right? It's 300 food. That's good.
Yeah.
Drinks could be slightly better, but we haven't started farming. There's a whole thing there, which is something you could start doing if you want to dig out if you want to make a little farm plot.
And then we can start placing the beds that we've been making.
Yeah, you can extend your dormitory. There's a dwarf sleeping in one of those beds right now.
Oh yeah, look at that. Some people are able to sleep.
Well, they'll take turns in those beds because you haven't designated a bedroom.
Oh.
So they get a little unhappy thought about that, but being on a bed is good compared to sleeping on the dirt.
Okay, so I've designated a bedroom. so they'll be happier.
Yeah, yeah. That's a now that if that bed is marked as a dormitory, they'll use both beds. Otherwise, one person will claim it and they'll just kind of leave the other bed empty. They're just spoiled right now. That's what they are. Like I have 2 beds in my bedroom.
Oh, the bins are completed. Excellent.
Yeah, and you can see some bins in your stockpile now with the lids on and a little shifted.
Oh.
Those are bins that have stuff in them, and you can kind of check out if you want what's going on there. And they'll just keep kind of filling those bins now. Oh, you have some
Yeah,
fruit.
someone suggested a drink work order. That might work too.
Yeah, drink orders are very good. And you can set conditions on them so
Oh, there we
you're
go.
constantly making drinks.
'Cause I have a lot of cranberry seeds, cranberry wine.
And yeah, if you want, you can set that order to renew. Or just, come back when you notice your drinks are low. And you see the little check mark, the check mark that gets put on it there that went bright green. That's your manager working in their office.
So you want to say amount of drinks is that amount of drinks condition, and then just set it to less than 100 or something like that. Then it'll never go below that.
Yeah, that's it.
The child
Yeah,
is
it's possible.
playing in the...
The children will play anywhere. The children will play in a giant stack of dead goblins. Like, they don't care.
Oh my goodness.
They're the hardest among us.
We got a lot of wood. Oh, and it's winter time because the pond is frozen. Or it's
Yeah, it's
going
good
to
that
be
you have
winter.
drinks there. Yeah, it's good to have drinks, alcohol at this time because you cannot drink that.
Oh no, what happened?
Everything's good, isn't it? Or something bad happened.
Oh, the river dragon?
Oh no, a dwarven child has been possessed?
Oh, this isn't bad.
What does that mean?
They've claimed the craft dwarf shop. So pause the game. Pause the game.
Okay.
And go to the craft dwarf shop and find this child.
Claimed it.
So you can click on the go to arrow on that announcement if you
Oh,
want.
I see. Okay. The children have taken over. This right here. See, they're all right here. They're...
So if you click on the workshop itself and get its screen up,
Okay.
does it say anything about like what's going on there?
Oh, you're on the still right now.
Oh.
Yeah, they took over the craft dwarf shop, wherever that may be found.
Oh, here it is. Okay, yes. This building has been claimed by Moral Ilkason Dwarven Child.
Yeah, so is there... Okay, so you have to wait now. You have to unpause and kind of watch your announcement and see what they're going to do.
Where are they? Oh, here they are. Right here. Oh, no? Whoa.
You can pause again.
Yeah, here he
And,
is.
So you have the child? You have the child in your sights?
And he's got an exclamation point, like a purple
Okay.
one.
Yeah, if you pause it and click on the child, and pull up their thing.
Uh-oh, strange mood.
Yeah, now you can click the camera icon that's to the top right of the child. There. And then unpause it. And just kind of follow them as they do their thing.
She felt satisfied while crying on somebody in charge.
Yeah, that's a good thing about your expedition leader. Kind of pull people out of the depths. They're just kind of up. Where are they going now? Up. They snatched some sheep wool cloth. Fortunately, you robbed that caravan. Okay, now if you look at your announcements or something, there should be an additional announcement. Now.
They've begun a mysterious construction. They're making something.
Yep.
What does this mean?
Yeah, this is an important time for your fortress.
He's gonna make some sort of, or she's gonna make some sort of like cursed artifact.
Yeah, here we go. And they brought
Progress. This is progress to your fort.
Now they brought cloth, so you're hoping it's not a thong or whatever. but it could be. Could be anything. Could be a crutch, a thong, you know, some kind of cheesemaker's implement.
Oh dear. Okay. Torshvuler har Bakuskum, a hematite amulet. She offers it to the closed arena.
That's you. Yeah, that's
us. Yes.
Yeah. So you are the closed arena, and you now have a hematite amulet that is up to you to do what you want with it.
Oh, at this point, you should go to the stock screen that's in the middle up there next to the happy faces.
Yes.
And then look up amulet, and you'll see the value of this thing they've created. You have one amulet.
There's one amulet.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then look at the value.
It's worth so much your novice broker can't even really figure it out. They're like 8,000 maybe. You know,
maybe question mark.
8,000. Maybe kind of 8,000. But yeah, look at this paragraph.
This is a hematite amulet. All craftsmanship is of highest quality. This 4-year-old did the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of rectangular hematite cabochons.
A cabochon is a smooth rock, yeah.
This object menaces with spikes of hematite. On the item is an image of a stoat in hematite. On the item is an image of... Oh, 2 images. So Stoat and Stossbub Hatreddubbed, the Goblin, and Kib Hatchet busts, the Dwarf in sheepwool. Stoat Hub Hat Hatreddubbed is cringing. Kib Hatchet bust is striking a menacing...
Yeah,
oh, there's more. Pose. The artwork relates to tearing off the Goblin, Stoat Hub Hatreddub's nose by the dwarf Kib Hatchet's bust in midwinter of 68 during Ugtok, the dangerous assault.
So this was an actual historical thing while you were watching World Gen and watching those years count up. There was this battle, and this is a famous moment from the battle where a dwarf just went up to this goblin and ripped his nose off. And this 4-year-old kid knew about it and made a sheep wool like memorial to it on this amulet that they made, and also a stoat. Probably because if you look at that kid's preferences, they probably like stoats.
And when it says with this person, it means that they have the amulet.
Yeah, the Bemble is currently holding it. If you view Bemble, they're probably putting it in a stockpile. Unless they're doing something shady. Nope, store item in bin. They're just going to slap it in a bin for now. You can set up a museum if you want.
It's like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah,
right. Put it away. That's probably for the best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting it. Yep. All right, perfect.
Yeah, no, that's an epic first artifact. That's really good.
This seems like...
usually it's a sock or something.
Oh, really? It's not normally like something valuable?
Well, no, it'll be decorated with artwork and stuff, but still, that was kind of born hard.
That was pretty cool.
I
thought they were going to start murdering everybody or something.
Well, yeah. No, if they're unhappy, they can have a fell mood and do just that. But
I think this is a good place to probably stop for the day, don't you think? Like, after that?
Yeah, a couple hours.
We're at time.
And you did a good job.
Staged. I swear it's not staged.
This is very fortunate. This is happening.
This is this game. But yeah, I mean, you focus on the things that are cool, right? If it wasn't that, it'd be something else. And the game just tries to overload you with cool shit. PG-13
rigged.
Or whatever.
This was all rigged.
No.
Karn programmed this exact moment, all of it. Even me messing up.
That wouldn't be hard at all. That would be really easy to add all this just joking. How could we do this?
Yeah, no, this is good. This is good stuff. I mean, and if you don't believe it, just check out the game when a friend gets it,
or when you get it yourself.
Well, I didn't want to take someone calling it rigged might not buy it. You know, I wasn't trying to oversell it.
Oh, of course. Just like a few words closing out. We will be running this stream every Thursday in November at the same time. So like we may continue with this fort, we may start a new one, probably starting a new one, but we can always maybe check in on our first fort. But this isn't the end, so I'm going to be uploading the VOD, and we're going to be continuing on. This is not the end of the beginner Dwarf Fortress experience.